Hello everyone, Iron the Worm here, and today we'll be having a look at the Revoltech Iron Man Mark 1. And this is my first Revoltech figure, so I'm really excited to get it out and have a look at it. And my Iron Man collection is kind of all over the place in scale and things, but I've kind of decided that I really want Iron Man from all different brands. There's one brand I really don't want that I'll just leave out, I won't say, but I've decided that a scale really ain't a big issue with me. If it's a really nice product, then I want an Iron Man from the line. And to me, this was one of the nicest Mark 1s you could actually get. I know a lot of people say that these Revoltech figures are a little pricey, but if you're collecting the figures, then actually, I think this is really reasonably priced because they retail when they come out around $50, I believe. But for what you get, that is really good. Because you have to look at what you get with some of the other things and the price of them. And just the quality and detail in this it's just crazy. And they put on the back here some of the poses you can get with him. Most of the stuff is in Chinese, so I can't read any of that. You do have some English writing on this side, not this side. And then you have a lot of Chinese writing on the bottom. And then when you open it, you have a little flap here that tells you how to put on as accessory. It's all in Chinese as well. So I'm going to get this Mark 1 out of packaging now so we can have a look at what it came with and the figure. Okay, so now I have the figure out of packaging. First we'll have a look at what he came with. And the first thing is this extra hand. And this one has the metal plate over it. And you get an extra hand for the other side that doesn't have the metal plate over it. And these are both opened palm hands, whereas the ones on him is actually closed fists. You get this really nice little Iron Man plaque, which comes with all of the Revoltech figures. I've noticed there's little Iron Man plaques with them. You get this really nicely done flames that comes out of his hand for the flamethrower. And these are really, really nicely done flames here. And you get this stand, which, this being my first Revoltech figure, I did take a minute to kind of get familiar with it, get familiar with the joints and things. And I tried to put him on this stand and it really didn't go real well. This is a smaller peg here and this is a bigger peg. But he just didn't go on either one of them really well, which this figure really don't need a stand. He has a really nice large feet on him and a strong base, so he really don't need a stand. Some of the other Iron Men may, but this one really don't. Now to the figure itself, and this is, I think, about a little over 6 inches in scale. I really don't care about scale. I just like really nice Iron Man figures and collecting them. That being said, this figure is so nice, it makes me want to sell all my other Iron Man figures and just go to Revoltech. And I think from now on, if there's a new armor that releases or something, or a new armor from the movie and they've done it, I will go the Revoltech route on collecting a figure. Just look at all the detail they put into this. It really looked like it was hammered away and built in a cave. Really movie accurate. You got Stark Industries here. You can see some eyes in his helmet there, but they're really not flesh tone. You could tell they sculpted some beard on there. You could look at this thing all day and find new details on it, just like the wires and things down in that repulsor. You got these like fan belts here. The only soft pieces you got on here is this flap in the back is a soft piece, and up here that's a soft piece. So, and then on the articulation you get the Revoltech joints everywhere. So most of them are ratcheted. You can hear it, but you get really good movement out of those Revoltech joints. I really like them. I did have to pull a couple pieces apart and adjust the Revoltech joint because it wasn't spinning. and then pop it back together. But that's a good thing about these Revoltech joints. You can pop this apart so easy and just put it back together. I mean, it's so simple, but it is on there good. You're not in no worry of it falling apart or anything. But there's a missile in there, and it's actually on a little ball joint, and it folds up so it looks like he's shooting it, which I will do that here in a little bit. He only has one bend at the knee. The articulation this thing has is very impressive. I mean, if they didn't articulate this at all, you would understand. This was a huge clunky armor that he built in a cave. You know, it shouldn't have a dozen points of articulation, but it does. You got ankle rockers, and then they're on a ratchet joint. And this big motor on the back is so detailed and nice. You can see down here you got this guard on this leg. This leg doesn't have the guard. You can see here, there's your flame fuel tank. Then that's where your fire accessory will go. This side holds the fire accessory too, and I've seen a lot of people say they should have included 2 things of fire, but it really don't bother me that there isn't 2 things of fire to put on him, because this side has this rocket. But now I'm going to see if I can get a few cool poses out of him. So that's all I'm going to do for the poses. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video, because I really like this figure and plan on getting some more Revoltech figures. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. But that's all I have for this one, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with the videos. Thank you, guys. Bye.